Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're going to look at Seraph Haven. Why? Because I could build it and I thought it'd be interesting. So pretty straightforward. You run a bunch of things that count down amulets, which is pretty important, so that on turn 9, after you've dropped this on turn 8, you can pretty much go straight through and win the game. Oop, went too far. That's not good. Then you've got things like Bahamut, which is kind of just semi-teched in, so you could probably swap that out for something else if you wanted. And other than that, you're looking for board control, healing. That's pretty much it. Like I said, main aim's to get Seraph by turn 8 and have enough things to drop it early. So we'll go play a couple games. It's a very hit or miss deck at the moment, especially at AA0. You'll have either extreme aggro decks that will hit you down quickly and you won't be able to get to turn 8, or you'll get swamped out by the control, and by the time you do get to play turn 8, it's too late anyway as well. So it can be very hit or miss. A lot of the games that I've played with this deck so far, I've won only just. It's usually I've just been able to control the board, I'm down to a really low health count, and they couldn't kill me before I could activate it. I have seen some people playing hybrid decks with Elena, and they seem to be doing okay. And we've lost that, okay. On to the next turn. Sometimes we've been having some disconnection issues lately with some matches. There we go. So I'm hoping I can get some decent footage of this deck for you guys. But we'll just have to see.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
This one's for my family.
That's actually not a bad hand. Sacred Plea is a good start. Prison Princess is a good amulet draw. And Snake Priestess is actually very good as well. And you can't go wrong with Decree. The only problem is, if this is like a Storm Dragon orientated deck, we're probably going to lose out just because of their early game.
King.
Even with the amount of control we'll have, this is going to be difficult.
You've gotta see me dance.
That's because of cards like that that makes this difficult.
Let me show you something.
Okay.
La 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 la.
So we've only got to get Sarah, make it turn 8, and have the cards to burst it open. So we have to manage. There's the cards that will burst it, so that's good.
King.
I'm going to leave the 4-3 up, because overall I don't think it's going to matter at this stage. Plus we have got Decree, which will pop them before turn 7 hopefully, if they don't ramp too much. And we have got that little bit of healing. So hopefully we'll be okay.
My king.
Be gone.
Alright, that's pretty fine. They probably are going to hit face. They might just try to trade that and then hit face, or they'll trade them both. We'll see.
My king.
Toodaloo.
Alright, and that actually sets up for a nice trade there.
Let me show you something.
Like I said, this deck can be a bit of hit or miss. I've had a lot of trouble in the meta right now with any deck really. Like, I haven't had any luck. That's not too bad. We've got all of the amulet drops that we really need.
Bad, bad, bad.
All we need now is Seraph in the next 2 draws. We should be fine. So Curate isn't that playable here, which kind of sucks. So we might just trade these guys. We've got a good hand. It's just a matter of whether they have a better hand.
I'll blow you away.
Like, that card's pretty good.
It won't be long now.
Scorch.
Block my way and I'll cut you down.
So we may hold off on the decree just one turn, hopefully, maybe. That, or we could just trade through here. I really needed the Seraph here, but I don't think we're going to get it, so... we'll just aim for a bit of board cleanup. We will use this as a draw. I should have put on the lion, but it's not going to make any difference. Alright, we've got 2 Seraphs and 24 cards, so we've got, what, 1 in 12 chance of drawing it. We've got everything to go with it. If we had have drawn Seraph here, we probably could have won.
These black wings are ungrateful.
That's what I was waiting for.
Time to say goodbye.
My spear will stop you.
So we're going to have to get rid of those with Decree, which is kind of a shitty way to do it now that that's coming open. But... and of course, we get Seraph. The one turn we can't actually play it. Wow.
A worthy opponent.
Alright, and that's good. Black Inscription actually fits quite nicely.
A new world is our desire.
Alright, that's going to be a little bit of a nuisance, I think, because they can deal a lot of damage, but... don't know whether I want to play the Curate. Just trade. Or do I just play the Seraph and hope? I think we'll take the safer option here.
The real battle begins.
Merciless, open your eyes. Amazing, but I won't lose again.
I know the aim is to play Seraph, but if you don't survive the hits, it's going to be hard to play it. And they're looking to pull out what I thought they were trying to look for, so that's good.
Get to work.
Looking to pull something big.
Be gone.
Alright, so we need another Decree. About the only good play we can do. That's not going to work either, so we'll just drop Seraph. May as well use the Holy Dogma. We got another one, so that's good. That will put us very close to having it open, which is awesome. We should only have to use these. We only need 2 to open it, which is good.
You've gotta see me dance.
And it looks like they can't win off that.
It won't be long now.
Looks like the Curate was the right place.
Show no mercy.
No!
Alright, Holy Dogma. And Healing Prayer for game. So that was a good game.
And so our prayers become victory.
You're a solid fighter.
Alright, so that deck does do pretty well like
Pray
that.
that you will be freed from suffering.
You have got to get a little bit lucky, which is kind of a pain, and hope that they don't have anything major on the board. Makes it a bit more difficult. I think we will go for one more, so this video will be a little bit longer. But I want to see if we can get a matchup where that's not so favourable, so I can give an overview of how we should try and play that. But we'll see. Like I said, very hit or miss deck. Alright.
Is fighting and despair
First
all you
is
know?
okay because you can drop
Prepare
Seraph early.
for defeat.
Beast Call's good, we'll keep that, and the board clear's good, but Bahamut is a little bit too late game. We really needed something a little earlier. I like keeping the decrees because they're pretty important to control. But if this isn't aggro or control blood, either way you're pretty screwed. Mid-range you've got a chance, but Aggro Blood will usually beat you down by turn, what, 5-6 range, and Control Blood can kind of hold out the game right up until the end nearly. You just have to get lucky and hope you can survive against it. But my opponent's not really doing anything, so... Oh well. Okay, for some reason that took a long time to go over to the next turn. Weird. So yeah, so a good opener. Exactly what you'd want as a blood. I can't go wrong dropping the Beast Call for turn 2, it's always pretty good. Also got the Healing Water, which is good as well, you can't go wrong with that. Curate, Bahamut, and Decree. All really kind of mid to late game, which is where this deck has the better control orientation, but just have to hope that we can get through this early. For some reason, these turns are taking a long time to tick over. Quite odd. Alright, now we're actually waiting for a response. Weird. Must be something going on his end. My end was pretty good right now, so that shouldn't be an issue. That's actually not a bad draw.
Serpent's king.
Creates a little bit of a wall. There we go, the turn ticked over properly. Not too bad.
My king.
Blood and pain awaken me.
So we're gonna go for the defensive.
Serpent's king.
Pretty normal. We'll draw another healing, that's not too bad. It'll hold us out till turn 6, which is our big board clears. I'd say this is an aggro variant based on what they've played so far. So as long as we can survive, we should be able to outplay them.
For now.
Perfect Urius turn. If they drop 2 of them, we're in real trouble, because that'll be 4 damage off the Aria. Otherwise, we've just got to hope that they trade through. 1 to face. So, my best draw would be Lion. 2 damage to everything on their board. I will take 3 damage this turn if I can play something like that though.
Stop! No!
Alright,
You were done
we've got to
for.
look at the control oriented option.
What a cruel end!
Let me show you something.
Do I play the water? Yeah, I think I do. Can't afford to be too low. And then we'll drop the Prison Priestess, probably.
It's me, Vania.
Oh, we'll probably just drop Decree now. They evolve Vania here. It's not the worst case, I guess. I'll probably trade it. But it'll be pretty easy for us.
Witness the power!
Now
I might even aim to deal, if they don't kill off the tiger, I might even aim to deal 6 damage.
Toodaloo. No! No!
Actually, no, we'll just leave that then. It's not going to make any difference overall, is it? Okay. Decree. I don't think Blood can deal 8 damage in 6 play points, so I'm pretty sure we're out of range.
Let's defile the battlefield.
Let us conclude.
War is so intoxicating. Stop!
Alright, that's pretty fine. We can actually... we can't really deal with it, I guess.
These pitiful lines.
Because that will only go to 7, which makes it difficult, so we may be in a bad spot here with the implant. So if they can draw 3 damage off this, we're pretty screwed.
We are the chosen ones.
Stop!
That's good.
I envy
Alright, so that's the problem with versing something like Control. You don't make it to turn 8. We cut it pretty close. If we had probably a little bit more early healing that could have went off with that water, we might have been okay. Or if we had drew the lion to clear off the board a little earlier, that might have worked too. But I think this is where we'll end it, so thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out all the links in the description and the Patreon, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.